Hey guys, it's Matthew Lamran with Dogology University. We are a focus-based dog training company located in Canton, Michigan that specializes in boarding school options. So today we are talking about 8 amazing tips about introducing your new puppy with your existing dog in your household. First one, I think everyone knows it, is you're not going to bring this puppy into your home where your established dog already has their territory, right? We're gonna start in a neutral environment, such as a dog park, or you're gonna, you have your spouse or your partner, and you're gonna go meet at Premier Pet Supply, right? And you're gonna allow them just to come walk towards each other, not make it a big deal. If they interact, great. Second tip is let them explore each other, let them get used and familiar with each other at their own pace. Don't force it. If we're gonna bring this puppy into our home and we have an existing dog, okay, and the existing dog is getting nervous or isn't outwardly going to go interact with our dog, don't force it. Let them explore each other at their own pace. Eventually, at some point, they're gonna interact and they're gonna explore each other, okay? Which actually leads me to my third tip. My third tip is don't force it. If they're not ready to interact, especially if the puppy is brand new, we do see this sometimes when it's a brand new puppy and they don't know what's expected of them. They're gonna be shy about, think about it, right? They've always had dogs their own size and own age and they've grown up with. And now we might be bringing this puppy into an environment where the dog is like 4 times their own size, and that dog's gonna get intimidated. And I made this mistake early on in my career. I brought Vodnik to a dog park, and he was a big dog. He was 16 weeks old, and I got used to him, and he just seemed so big. But then when I brought him to the dog park, and he got to interact with other dogs that were huge compared to him, he got very, very scared. He tucked his tail and ran away. It probably wasn't the best use of our time, and it didn't really set him up for success when introducing to other dogs later on, okay? The fourth tip is go ahead and reward them when they do have appropriate behavior. So if you saw our video yesterday, we talked about building that food drive and building meaning to our food. So when we actually do have that meaning and we reward them with food when it's appropriate behaviors, we then have the ability to say that this is the behavior I want and it's gonna continue into the future, okay? Number 5, this is gonna be hard for me, it's gonna be hard for a lot of us, is be patient. It's gonna take time for them to get used to each other. The established dog has already got their own routine, their own schedule, they got everything they need, right? And now we're throwing this whole new variable, a puppy that's unpredictable, that is gonna need all this time and patience from ourselves that we can't just force our existing dog into it, right? So just be patient, it's because it's gonna take time. Oh, here's a good one, because I'm one who needs to have my own space. Point number 6 is make sure that they have their own established space. When I do have a puppy and we have an older dog, what I like to do is get an exercise pen, okay? And this exercise pen is gonna teach this dog how to be included in the environment, but not necessarily have to interact every single step of the way. And then so we're setting boundaries and we're managing behaviors in the household and what is allowed when we have the other dog around, right? So what I like to do is puppy in an exercise pen, existing dog on place, and then give them both a bone so they're both getting something valuable. They get to work out any frustration or any stress onto a bone or a Kong, and they get to just be around each other, and they're learning to self-reward with this proper interaction. So it knocks out 2 birds, 1 stone, because we just talked about rewarding them for the appropriate behavior when they're around each other. Number 7, I get it, it's hard. We can't always do it, but we gotta keep eyes on at all times. Especially if we're gonna allow them outside of the exercise pen to play with each other and to encourage that, right? So if they're going to be playing with each other, we have to have eyes on that interaction. And then finally, this might be a shameless plug, but if you are experiencing any concerns, you could always call your local dog trainer, no big deal. If you have any questions, you can always call us at 248-290-8396. And one of our guidance counselors will be more than happy to forward you to one of our trainers to answer any of your questions. So again, if there's any problems, consult with a professional dog trainer. I don't know, like one of your professors at Dogology University. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, cough, cough. Remember guys, training your dog shouldn't feel like combat. See ya.